time's up. The universe isn't waiting anymore. You need to be ready for what's coming. Tomorrow marks a turning point, and if you're not paying attention, you could miss it entirely. This isn't just another astrological shift, it's a cosmic wake-up call. The energy arriving will ripple through your life and the lives of those around you in unimaginable ways. But here's the thing. Not everyone will notice. If you're unaware of what's unfolding, the consequences could leave a lasting impact. This is your moment to prepare, to stay aware. The question is, will you recognize what's happening before it's too late? Beneath the surface of this transit lies something even deeper: Capricorn's influence on the subconscious. This isn't just about setting goals or staying disciplined. It's about what's hidden beneath. Mercury in Capricorn acts like a determined drill sergeant, uncovering buried fears, unspoken desires, and suppressed truths. It doesn't ask nicely. It demands you face the shadows you've been avoiding. This is the moment where your inner world feels exposed, raw, maybe even overwhelming. That discomfort you feel, it's your soul breaking free from chains you didn't even know were there. Will you have the courage to confront what rises? Or will you let those shadows keep pulling the strings from the dark? Even the small things you do every day take on greater meaning now. Mercury in Capricorn shines a bright light on your daily routines, revealing the hidden ripple effects of every choice. That quick coffee on the go, endless scrolling before bed, or half-hearted effort at work. These aren't just small moments anymore. Under this transit, they become the foundation or the cracks of the life you're building. Your habits are shaping your destiny, whether you realize it or not. Mercury in Capricorn demands alignment. If your routines don't support your future vision, you'll feel the disconnect in real time. Maybe it's the exhaustion from neglecting self-care. Maybe it's frustration, feeling stuck in a cycle. This isn't punishment, it's clarity. Ask yourself, are your routines helping you grow or holding you back? This energy is like a life audit, forcing you to confront what's working and what isn't. There's no hiding from the truth. Now is the time to replace autopilot with intention. Every choice you make today is a brick in the foundation of your future. Make it count. Mercury in Capricorn is more than just a transit, it's a revolution. But revolutions aren't handed to you. They're fought for. This energy is here to break the mental chains you've carried for years. Fear, doubt, self-sabotage. Capricorn doesn't care about excuses. It's here to free you, but only if you're willing to put in the work. True liberation begins in the mind. Think of Mercury in Capricorn as a cosmic locksmith, but you're the one who has to turn the key. Are you ready to confront the stories you've been telling yourself? To rewrite the scripts that have been running in the background of your life? This isn't just self-improvement, it's a spiritual jailbreak. Imagine standing at the door of a mental prison you didn't realize you were in. The door is open, but will you walk through? Or will you stay in the comfort of the familiar, even if it's holding you back? This is your chance to free yourself, to break past the limits you've imposed on your own mind. The question is, will you take it or let the chains stay intact, dragging them into your future? Mercury in Capricorn doesn't just expose the truth, it demands it. This energy is relentless, peeling back layers of comfort and denial. What's left is raw, unfiltered reality, and there's no escaping it. This isn't a gentle process. It's the kind of honesty that makes you flinch, forcing you to ask, am I really living in alignment with who I claim to be? During this transit, conversations become sharper, more direct. Words that once flowed easily now have an edge, cutting to the heart of the matter. This isn't about being cruel, it's about clarity. The stories of "I'm fine" or "I'll deal with it later" won't hold up anymore. Later is over. The time is now. Truth is like a sharp blade. It cuts, but it also sets you free. Right now, your words might carry more weight than usual. You may find yourself saying things you've held back for years, or hearing truths you weren't ready to face. But this isn't just about confronting others. It's about facing yourself. What excuses have you been holding on to? What fears have kept you stuck? Mercury in Capricorn doesn't sugarcoat things or offer gentle landings. If you've been living in denial, whether it's about your career, relationships, or even your own potential, this energy, Mercury in Capricorn, comes to break those chains. Yes, it can be painful. Yes, it might feel like you're losing parts of yourself. But those parts, they were never meant to stay. Ask yourself, are you ready to face the truth even if it's uncomfortable? Because clarity, though difficult, is the foundation for something real. The universe isn't asking for perfection. It's asking for authenticity. Sometimes, the hardest truths are the ones that spark the greatest transformations. This isn't just about discipline or seeing things clearly. It's an invitation to rise above ego-driven distractions. Mercury in Capricorn reveals a hidden cosmic ladder, not one leading only to material success, but to profound alignment with your true purpose. But here's the catch. Not everyone will see this ladder. To climb it, you first need to let go of what's holding you back, the grudges, the distractions, the false identities you cling to. These things weigh you down. If you keep carrying them, Mercury in Capricorn will force you to let them go, or you'll feel crushed under their weight. Picture the ladder. It doesn't promise ease or comfort, but it does promise truth. With truth comes freedom. The higher you climb, the clearer your perspective becomes on your values, your potential, and the life that's truly meant for you. Here's the truth. Climbing higher, whether in your career, personal growth, or spiritual journey, demands more than ambition. It requires sacrifice, the kind that makes you examine the deepest corners of your comfort zone. What are you willing to let go of to ascend? Perhaps it's the endless pursuit of external validation, the energy you spend seeking approval from others. Or maybe it's that persistent inner voice, the one that whispers in moments of hesitation, "This is good enough. Don't push further. Don't risk the unknown." Take a moment to strip away the noise and distractions in your life. If everything superficial were removed, what would remain? Would you still hold on to the same fears and excuses that have kept you grounded? Or would you finally release your grip, allowing yourself to rise towards something greater? This is a moment of reckoning, a chance to rebuild, not from rock bottom, but from a higher vantage point, one earned by every small step upward. Mercury in Capricorn doesn't demand that you have every detail planned or every fear resolved. It asks something simpler, yet more profound. Trust the climb. With each step you take, layers of distraction peel away, and what truly matters becomes clearer. You start to see the path for what it is, not an impossible challenge, but an invitation to become the version of yourself you've always been capable of being. Yes, the climb may feel steep, and there will be moments of doubt and struggle. But once you reach the top, the view will make you wonder why you ever hesitated in the first place. The ladder is there, waiting for you. The question isn't whether the opportunity exists, it's whether you'll take that first step. Will you rise above the comfort of what is to discover what could be? Or will you remain where you are, always wondering what might have been if only you had dared to begin? This is your moment to choose, not just the climb, but the courage to believe in where it could take you. Not everyone will experience the same intensity from this cosmic shift, but its influence is undeniable. For many, it may feel like a nudge toward action, a push to make decisions or clarify their goals. Yet for those on a spiritual journey, the weight of this transit can feel almost unbearable. This isn't just another phase of reflection or decision-making. It's a trial by fire. For the spiritually awakened, this is a crucible, a transformative process where every buried fear, every lingering doubt, and every hidden vulnerability is forced into the light. And it won't be gentle or subtle. The universe seems to amplify every unresolved conflict within you, demanding attention and resolution. It's as though the cosmos is asking, are you ready to confront the truth of who you are and what you're meant to do? Pressure is not the enemy here. It's the catalyst for discovery. The question isn't whether you can handle it, but whether you're prepared to meet it head-on and uncover the purpose it reveals. If you've been walking a spiritual path, you likely sense this storm brewing. The sleepless nights, the inexplicable restlessness, the feeling that something monumental is just beyond the horizon. All of it has been building to this moment. Mercury in Capricorn is not a transit of comfort or reassurance. It's a challenge to strip away illusions and step into your authenticity. It's a call to anchor yourself in truth, even as it demands you face the parts of yourself you've avoided for so long. Embracing your power during this time is not for the faint of heart. It's a journey that requires radical accountability, not only for your actions, but also for your growth, your healing, and your choices. It means standing in front of the mirror of your soul and acknowledging everything reflected back at you, even the aspects you've tried to deny or suppress. The energy of this period may test you in every aspect of your life, your relationships, your career, your sense of self. The weight of these challenges might feel like the walls are closing in, pressing you to the very edge of your resilience. But this pressure isn't here to break you, it's here to refine you. Much like the process of forging steel, it's through the intensity of the fire and the unrelenting force of the hammer that strength is created. This transit is not just an obstacle, it's an invitation to step into your fullest potential. It's a reminder that the path of spiritual awakening is not a smooth, effortless ascent, but a series of trials that deepen your connection to your higher self. The choice you face now is whether to resist this process or embrace it. Will you shy away from the discomfort and cling to what feels safe? Or will you surrender to the transformation, trusting that on the other side lies a more profound understanding of your purpose? The universe is asking for your courage, your honesty, and your willingness to evolve. And while the road may be daunting, remember that it's through navigating these moments of profound challenge that you uncover the strength, wisdom, and clarity you need to move forward. This pressure, though overwhelming, isn't here to break you. It's here to refine you. Think of it as the fire that tempers steel, the intense force that transforms carbon into a diamond. It's not an easy process. It's uncomfortable, challenging, and at times may feel unbearable. But this is the path of transformation, a process that strips away what no longer serves you to reveal a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Every ounce of discomfort you feel is a signal that you're being shaped into something extraordinary. Imagine this as a moment of awakening, a call to dig deep within yourself and confront the aspects of your life that hold you back. Awakening isn't about comfort. It's about courage. It's about standing firm in the face of adversity and deciding that you won't let it define or defeat you. Yes, the weight of it all feels immense, as though you're carrying the burdens of the world on your shoulders. But perhaps you were chosen for this very reason. Perhaps the universe recognizes your strength, even if you don't fully see it yet. These challenges are not here to crush you. They're here to elevate you, to serve as stepping stones toward your greatest potential. So, ask yourself, Will you let this pressure overpower you, or will you rise to meet it and emerge stronger on the other side? This is your defining moment. The universe is watching, waiting to see how you will respond. It's not about perfection, but persistence, about showing up even when it feels impossible. This is the time to prove to yourself what you are truly made of, to harness the energy of this moment and transform it into a force for growth. As Mercury moves into Capricorn, the energy intensifies, like a storm raging within your mind. You may already feel its effects: sleepless nights, thoughts racing at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and an almost obsessive drive to find answers. Questions like, why am I here? What's my purpose? And what am I doing wrong? Swirl around, leaving you feeling both restless and overwhelmed. It's easy to feel consumed by this chaos, to wonder if it's all too much. But this storm isn't here to drown you. It's here to test you. This is a crucible of the mind, a cosmic test of your ability to focus and maintain discipline amid the inner turmoil. The restlessness isn't meaningless. It's an opportunity. It's the universe asking if you can find clarity in the noise. This is your moment to shine, to rise above, transform, and step into the powerful being you are destined to become. Capricorn, known for its unwavering drive and determination, doesn't tolerate distractions. It demands nothing less than clarity, and in its relentless pursuit of order, it often stirs up everything that's unresolved, messy, and raw within us. The resulting mental storm can feel overwhelming, like a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions that's too much to bear. Yet within this chaos, there's a deeper lesson to be learned. Growth does not emerge from comfort. It is forged in the fire of struggle and disorder. This is your opportunity to rise above the storm, to seek patterns within the chaos, and to use those patterns as stepping stones towards something greater. In the middle of the storm, clarity can be found, but only if you're willing to dive into the discomfort that often precedes it. Let's be real about it. This is not an easy journey. If what you seek is comfort and ease, then this will not be the path for you. Capricorn, especially when it is influenced by Mercury, is all about precision and discipline. It's not here to coddle you, and it certainly won't spare you from confronting the harsh truths of life. However, if you can weather the storm and trust that there is clarity on the other side, Mercury in Capricorn promises something truly extraordinary. A mind sharper than ever before, a will that feels unbreakable, and a sense of direction that is clearer than it has ever been. With this energy, you are equipped to tackle the complexities of life head-on, and there's nothing that can stand in your way if you align with this potent force. As this transit reaches its peak, it's crucial to understand that this is your moment. It is the defining time when you are presented with the opportunity to create lasting stability, or alternatively, to risk being overwhelmed by the very chaos that is stirring. Think of it as a cosmic architect who has handed you the blueprints to your future. The question is, will you take the plans and build something solid, or will you ignore them, only to face the consequences later? The catch is that no one is going to do this for you. The work required is all yours, and there is no time to waste. Time itself is not your enemy here. In fact, it is your guide. It is showing you the way, urging you to act swiftly and decisively, because the opportunity will not wait for you to catch up. This transit is pushing you to examine every aspect of your life closely. Where are the cracks in your foundation? Are you building your relationships, your career, and your future on solid ground? Or are they fragile and uncertain, like a house of cards ready to fall? Mercury in Capricorn doesn't allow you to ignore these questions. It demands answers. However, it's not about pressure for pressure's sake. It's purposeful and intentional. The energy is here to encourage you to focus not on achieving perfection, but on practicing precision. This is a time to refine your approach, to fine-tune your actions, and to build towards something that can withstand the tests of time. When faced with what feels overwhelming, the best approach is to break it down. What seems impossible in one big picture can become manageable when separated into smaller, more achievable steps. Take a moment to visualize where you will be 6 months from now. Will you look back at this period with pride, knowing that you made the necessary changes and laid a strong foundation for your future? Or will you find yourself regretting missed opportunities and the clarity you once had but failed to act on? The choice is yours, and it's a choice that will echo for months and even years to come. If you've made it this far, I want to take a moment to thank you for your attention. Your time and focus are deeply appreciated. If you found value in this content and would like to see more, I encourage you to subscribe. Your support means everything and helps to keep this channel going. I also invite you to share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. This is a community, and your input adds something truly special to it. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay grounded, and stay tuned for more insightful and transformative content. The journey may be challenging, but it is undoubtedly worth it.